Hello everyone, let's go through problem of Leetcode, which is called as palindrome problem in Swift. So given an integer x, determine if it is a palindrome. A palindrome is a number that reads the same backward as forward. That means is a number is considered as a palindrome number if we reverse that number and it is equal to same. So if we reverse 1 to 1, if it will be same, so this is considered as palindrome. So if you see the first example, it states the same. If x is equals to 1 to 1, then it's true, like it is a palindrome number. But if you see minus 1 to 1, if you reverse it, it would become 1 to 1 minus, so it is not considered as palindrome. And 1 0, if you reverse, it would become 0 1, so it is also not a palindrome number. Let's see how we are going to handle. As here already mentioned that negative values cannot be a palindrome number, so we just eliminate by checking at very beginning. If it is a negative number, we return false. Now we reverse the integer and then compare. There are several ways to reverse the integer and compare. One is like we can convert it to string way, we reverse it and check. But since it is a palindrome of digits, we can do it in an arithmetic way. Let's see. So let me take an example of a number which is not a palindrome number, so the results would be more visible. So the logic is like we perform modulo, multiplication and divide on this number in such a way that it would be reversed. So the idea behind this is like this is unit place, this is 10th place, this is 100th place. So we perform modulo. Modulo means the remainder. So we get the remainder as 3. Then we multiply it with 10. Yeah, and modulo always is performed against 10. Multiply also with 10 and divide also with 10. So if we perform modulo of 10, we get the remainder. Then we multiply, then it becomes 10th place. If we multiply again with 10, it becomes the 100th place, and so on. And the original number, whatever original number what we have, if we divide that number by 10, then we strip one number apart. So we perform this operation to move right to left, like from unit place to 10th, 100th, 1000th place, and we divide by 10 so that we get rid of the unit place from the original number, and then it goes to the forward, and same way this all would be reversed. Let's see with the proper example and iteration. So I have a number 1 2 3. I will have three things over here. One is modulo m, then I will have r, reverse. The starting value of reverse is considered as 0. Then I will have my number as n. Okay, now let's go for the iteration. There will be one condition. If n is greater than 0, then only we would go for the loop, otherwise we would just break the loop. That means my reverse of the number is complete. So here I am taking modulo of my number, which is n. So n modulo 10, how much it will be? It is going to be 1 2 3 modulo 10 3. Next would be reverse. So current my reverse value is 0, so I would multiply it with 10 and plus my mode value. So this is a kind of formula to reverse the integer. So how much it will become? 0 into 10, which is nothing but 0, plus 3, it would be equal to 3, right? So this is my 3 value. Now n every time at the end of the iteration, at the point of end, we would strip the number aside. The last digit of the number we would like to strip off, because we already got the 3, right? That is the last digit of my current number, so we want to get rid of it because we already got it as the reverse first value, first digit of it, which will be equal to divided by 1 2 3 divided by 10 would be equal to 12. Now we check, is my n greater than 0? Of course yes, because it is 12. So we go for the next iteration. In next iteration it would be like m equal to n modulo 10. So now current value of n is 12, right? So 12 modulo 10 is equals to 2. R reverse is equals to r into 10 plus m, which is equal to current value is 3 into 10 plus 2, it's 32, right? Now my n value will be equal to n divided by 10 equal to 12 divided by 10, because my current n value is 12, so it is equal to 1, right? Now again we check, is n greater than 0? Yes, because it's 1. So we will go for the next iteration. In next iteration we see m equal to n, which is 1 modulo 10, so it will be 1. R equal to 32, so 32 into 10 plus remainder value is 1, right? So remainder value is 1. It will become 320 plus 1, 320 plus 1 equal to 3 2 1, right? So it is nothing but our 3 2 1. Now again n equal to n divided by 10. So 1 divided by 10 will be equal to 0, because that is how our arithmetic operations work in the programming. So if you check, n is greater than 0, no it is not, so we would come out of the loop and we would consider this value as the reverse. So if you see, at the beginning we took our number as 1 2 3, right? Now it has become 3 2 1. So this is how reverse operation works in our programming. So let's quickly check the one more value of 1 to 1, because it's a palindrome question. So the first iteration it will be like 1 to 1 modulo 10 equal to 1, then r is equals to 0 into 10 plus 1 equal to 1, right? Now n equal to 1 to 1 divided by 10, so it will be 12. Second iteration would be equal to m equal to 12, because this is the last n value, modulo 10 just 2, r equal to 1 into 10 plus 2, because this is the mode value, so it will be like 12, right? N equal to 12 divided by 10, which is 1. So next iteration it would go to m equal to 1 modulo 10, which is 1, r equal to 12 into 10 plus 1, because this is the remainder, so it will become 120 plus 1, 121, right? Now n equal to 1 divided by 10, which is 0. Is n greater than 0? No, we come out of the loop and we check the value, reverse value r is equal to 1 to 1. Is it equal to 1 to 1? The initial value, yes. So we mark it as palindrome. Let's solve this question using Swift in the Leetcode. So let's solve this question in Leetcode. So first we check if the number x is greater than 0 or not. So we check if the x is less than 0, we return false, because as we discussed, the value of palindrome cannot be negative. Now I am taking this value into var n. so we can have x for comparison later on, and the reverse value, which I am representing it with r, will have an initial value of 0, and I will run a while loop with the condition if n is greater than 0, and let my mod value m is equals to n modulo 10, then r is equals to r multiplied by 10 plus m. Then as we saw, we strip the last number by dividing the number by 10. So this is the reverse logic. Now after that we can simply return if x is equal to r. So this will say if x is equals to r, it will return true, otherwise false. Let's submit the solution and check. So here is the result of it. See you in the next video. Thank you all.